As it's pulled today, going to be using the Superhuman. What was that? That came out my fucking god. Superhuman Pump Blue Steel. Always stick for non-stims on my push and pull days, which are non-hip hinges. So I've got 2 scoops in there. What I always do is I pour my intra-workout into, because my intra-workout has some carbs in there. So I get some carbs in with my pre-workout. So I fill it up about halfway like that. Bosh. And what I am going to also take, I'll be honest with you guys, I took this about 6 months ago and it's like 50 quid for this stuff. That's cool. Like, it didn't do anything for me. People were like online telling us how amazing it is and you should buy this product. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try it. I'll be honest with you, I didn't get much from it. I was expecting more from this for the price that you pay for it. And plus it's 6 capsules a serve. We're going to take some of these now and we're going to give it another shot and see what happens. But 54 quid, would I recommend it? Probably not. Oh shit. Tried pouring 6, I poured 12. No, 10 pills. Have you used it before, babe?
Yeah.
The missus really flushed apparently. I tried it, but all in one.
So you love your pills, don't you?
What was that meant from me? Say hi to the vlog.
Hi vlog.
You got anything to say motivational?
What did I say last time?
Turn around, show the spindle. You're done now.
Lost 3 kilos, all came off my ass though.
No, it hasn't. Little jiggles, look at that jiggle. Guys. Links in bio.
Say that.
I reckon if like 100 people sign up, tenner a month. So extra
I
grand.
think more people would.
Listen guys.
That story, how many link tags did you have?
Over 1,000?
Joking.
Swear down. I put OnlyFans link as a joke on Instagram the other day and over 1,000 people clicked it. So imagine if 1,000 people signed up, tenner a month. That's 10 grand. Is it?
I get 60%.
Yeah, that's fine. I still get 4 grand. So we bagging 4 grand. You'll be bagging 6 grand. Just for what? Showing a little bit of nudity.
Would you be okay with that?
Guys, would you be happy if your missus did OnlyFans? I don't know. If I got a cut from what you was making, yeah.
No, I think you said, like, you'd say you'd be fine with it, but I think you wouldn't. I don't think you would.
I'm a little bit protective like that, guys. I must admit, like, I don't want anyone seeing my missus nunny.
I like that.
Because I've worked hard for it and people get to see it for a tenner. You know, I've forked out a lot more time and effort to get your nunny than other fuckers.
Wait, 3 working days for a reply.
Yeah, 3 working days I waited for a fucking reply from you. You was lucky I kept going because I was going to give up. Thinking this girl.
Lucky I replied.
Oosh. Let's get to the fucking gym.
See a firearm at the end of my arm. This value of my face, so once again, that's scamming the
Good song before you go into the fucking gym, Georgie boy.
This nank is mini me, it just want flesh and a load of tissue. All I give chillers, wouldn't give a fuck about ages. I could talk about days when he wanted to eat, but he ate my stainless. How many times do you stack 101?
Be the worst driller ever. Because if someone came up to me with a knife or tried to stab me, I would fucking shit myself and cry. Simon from in between us, oh sorry, God, sorry, please no, sorry.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really.
Who's a wanker?
Please, I'm sorry.
I'm a
really,
wanker,
really
mate.
sorry. I'm really
Yeah?
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah?
really sorry.
That'll be me all over. But I like listening to it. I like listening to the drama. I love violent drill. Anything about stabbing, killing, dissing people that are dead, I'm all for it. So, drillers, I know it isn't right, but keep doing it because I'm fucking enjoying it. Yeah, definitely a bit chingy. This is my knife stabbing. What's this? Who holds a knife like this as well? And a gun. Yeah, because I'm going to carry a gun. Just arrived at the old gym, swirling that last bit of pre-workout. God, I'm so glad there was no one sitting next to me in this car. I just realised there's a car next to me, but no one's in it. So, well, cheers on that. Ah! Oh, I added 1 gram of salt in there and it's very salty. Almost like jizz. No, I hope you don't know. Well, if you do, who cares? Got some new shades? You're done. Holla. Cause I look fucking sick, mate. Actually really dark. Really, anyway. What is going on? Looking forward to get back into things and sort of getting a bit of a kick up the arse now because I've been slacking, guys. Slacking on the uploads. Like, why am I not posting on YouTube, guys? The YouTube scene right now is shit. Everyone's just posting 30-minute training videos that no one gives a fuck about. Honestly, it is boring. I'm so bored of the fitness industry right now that I want to fucking take over. You're going to see some training right now. It's not going to be 25 minutes like some of these punks out there. It's going to be snippy, snappy. Going to be fast-paced, bit drilly, and I'm going to try and provide some value. So if you enjoyed what you're about to see, make sure you drop a like. If you're not subscribed already, then what the fuck are you doing here? People watch my shit and they're not subscribed. Just subscribe. You know you're going to watch me again, so just subscribe, innit, guys? It's one of those things, like, it's just so easy to be done. Like, I always like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Anyway, Paul, going to break down the session. Fucking get in the gym. Coming in, you little cunt. Yeah? Who fucking wants it?
First things first. Let's talk about facts and works. Your boy mash no works. Talk about guns, we on that work. Never. And to make shit worse, I got all 5, that's real blood first. He got zinged and he got burst. Next outcome getting put in the dirt. Dead boy. How the fuck are they king of this? How? When none of them's king and shit. Pussies. It was me who got man yitch that yitch in front of his bitch. Oh no. Now we glad we bruised that witch. Spot me your up man's letting it rip. War is war, no settling this. They never got touched, they ain't telling you this. Yo.
We've just got into the gym. Today's workout. Shout out the purple. Come on. It's my favourite colour. And grey. Grey and purple are my favourite colours. We're starting off with a costal crunch, which I'll show you. It's basically like a crunch, a glute crunch sort of thing. D-handle pull down, we've got a prime extreme row, single arm horizontal row. So you'll notice I'm doing a lot of unilateral movements at the moment. I've got an imbalance in my lat. Like one lat is bigger than the other. I want to make sure that next time I compete, I don't notice that imbalance. Loads of unilateral work. And if you guys have imbalances yourself, whether it's strength or muscle mass, 100% do unilateral work. Seated prime row, prime reverse fly, single arm cable preacher curl, single arm D-handle curl as well. So pretty much straightforward at the moment. I'm not doing crazy amounts of volume. That's top set, back off set, usual sort of shit. Still sending it. That's never gonna fucking change with the Georgie boy. Some bigger people in here today, but they don't work as hard as me. And you've got to take pride in that, because I know I'm never gonna be the biggest, but I certainly know I'm gonna outwork every other fucker in this gym. I shouldn't say that, should I? But yeah, anyway. Let's get it. I'll show you this costal crunch. That's all you need to do. It's just this. It's easy.
Punching his big mouth, angle, got ying down, and the white boy got ying down. One track skateboard, still got ying down. The no nut case, he's been round. Silver up man, spin round. Either lay down or get down. It's bang with a gun man, press out. Chest and head got dug out. Ooh, cause my brain did bug out. Pull up, bang, no, run out. Bang this gun out to something get rub out. Chest and head get dug out.
Right, so that was ab work done to begin with. Side crunch. Always do your ab work first. Never leave it to the end, because when you get to the end of the session, the last thing you want to do is fucking train abs. You just want to fuck off, right? So do it at the beginning when you're fresh motivation, quality is going to be higher. And if you're in your off season right now, you've got to be training your abs. I coach so many people, they get lean and they ask me, George, why can't I see my ab? I then ask them, when did you last train your ab? Oh, I haven't ever really trained my abs. Well, there you go then. It's like any other muscle group. Like, if you don't train your biceps, you're not gonna have great biceps. Don't train your chest, you're not gonna have great chest. So treat it like every other muscle group is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, starting off with back movements now. D-handle, lat pull down, the GOAT. Love this exercise. 2 sets, 1 set 8 to 10, 1 set 12, 15. Come on, you
Ooh, cause my brain did bug out. Pull out, bang, no, run out. Bang this gun out to something get rub out. I don't even know they're young G's. I don't really care for them. Fuck them. Do your research in your elders. Like, I would never ride for them. Never. One got bullied at school, and the other one used to fancy men. Fish. They been yinged up plenty. Like each and every one of them. Yo, go, already got yitch. Yitch already got yitch. The other one nearly got yitch, but my man run off and left these kicks. Dickhead. Oh yeah, oh bitch, and my man lies, but the life he lives. I beg my name, one man on the shiz, and told my man don't get in the mix.
We are moving on to our upper. Don't know what the fuck I said then. Didn't sound right. Upper back row. Prime extreme row. Probably my favourite upper back movement. If you've got this extreme row in your gym, 100% get it in your program. How I like to load this is it's basically 75% in the top peg, 25% in the middle peg. Where we're going to be challenging this is to lengthen to mid-range, and obviously in the shorten range it gets a little bit easier. So a lot of people ask me how I like to set that up. That is how I do it. You need to get your calculator out. I do about 190 kilos at the moment in total. 75% of that will go on the top peg, 25 in the middle. You kind of get the gist for any of the retards out there that doesn't know what that means. Get strong at this. Really good exercise. Really nice drop off in that shorten range. Perfect for back training. It's nothing worse than it getting harder as you're trying to finish the set. These machines are brilliant for back if you've got them in your gym. So shout out Wix on this one. She gave me this idea. When you've got imbalances, always start with your weaker side first and match it with your stronger side. What's gonna happen over time is you are gonna get stronger on your stronger side, and your other side is always gonna have to constantly play catch up. And when it comes to potentially other exercises, you're gonna be overcompensating on the exercise with the side which is stronger than the weaker side. And then that's gonna create more muscular imbalances further down the line. Shout out Wix, do your weaker side first. Do you wanna add to that? Anything you want to add to that?
No, it's just a matter of when you are actually doing bilateral exercises, what happens, like I said, is it overcompensates, and then you're more prone to injury, more prone to muscular imbalances, and just more prone to being fucked overall.
Like me.
Like Victoria. So if you heard that, she just basically said you're gonna get fucked over time. So be your weaker side first, stronger side second, match it until it catches up to your stronger side, then start developing it, okay? So always start off with your weak side. Saying that, I started off with my left side, I'm just realising I started on my right side, so contradicting myself massively here. Thanks, mate. Prime seated row, the GOAT of the prime chest supported rows in my opinion, as well as the extreme row. Again, chest always on the pad, none of this shit. Really focus on, so as you pull, you're about pushing your chest into that pad. I like to go with a pronated grip, so we're trying to hit mid back here. Pronated grip's gonna allow you, again, elbow path is really important on here. The other thing that I would say, the chest pad doesn't need to be all the way fucking back here. Doesn't need to be all the way back here. I didn't actually mean to do that. It needs to be, ideally, in sort of your active range. I hope I've not broken this machine. There we go. In your active range. So for me, pin number 4 is nice. Not all the way back here trying to do this. Find what's comfortable for you. 75% on the middle pin on the first set, 25% on the top. Second set, 75% weight on the top, 25 in the mid peg. So working that mid to lengthen range and then working that length into mid range on the second set as we start to fatigue. Again guys, these machines are fucking great for changing the resistance profile, especially where your back is your weakest and strongest. Absolute must. We now move on to the prime reverse fly for the rear.
To the dirty.
We are moving on to the final portion of our pull session, which is bicep work. I think biceps are boring to train, if I'm honest with you. Wrong, I like having big biceps, but at the same time, like actually training it, not the same, is it? Let's be honest. All my bicep work at the moment is unilateral. My left arm is a lot smaller than my right arm. I notice it in my front double bicep, I notice it in my side chest, I just notice it in general. I really want to just try and balance that out. So again, really just focusing on just nailing the form aspect of things. Am I going to be curling 50 kilo dumbbells in my lifetime? No. Do I chase the pump? Do I chase what feels good? Yes. So when I finish the set, I want to make sure that I've got a fucking pump. I don't want to just go, didn't really feel anything other than my fucking anterior delt, for example, or something else, my ligament, my bones. Don't worry about the weight. Obviously, be cautious of overloading over time, but don't be chasing progressions all the time, okay?
Yeah.
One of my absolute favourites.
Sorry, can you start that again? It's blurry.
Oh, fucking hell.
Action.
One of my favourite bicep exercises at the moment. The D handle, we're using the prime D handles here. Bicep curl, I don't know what to call it, cable bicep curl. Head, so if you're 5 for 6. 5 for 6. What I like to do, so I like to be a hog and use both cable stacks, even though I'm not going to use this one. Take 2 steps forward, so my elbow is behind me, and this is the movement I'm doing. Pause that length of range, challenge that bicep in that length of range there where there's tension around the cable. So I'm bringing this D handle behind my head like that. You see my bicep beat come through like that? You see that? You're done. Won't need a lot of weight, I promise you. And this is what I say about bicep training, like, don't need to be using shit tons of weight for your biceps. Just make sure you finish the set. And if you're going, fuck me, my biceps, I've done a good job, okay? Allow your compound movements, your bigger like rows, pull down, be your progressive overload element. This isolated, make sure you feel it, okay? So you combine the two together, you're gonna build some nice arms, okay? Nothing fucking fancy around here. Simple as that. Thanks, Wix. You're a legend. Shout out Wix for being a fantastic camera lady. It means I don't need to hire anyone. It saves me $1.
Who says I'm not charging you?
If anyone saw that, fucking hell. It'd be fucking from fucking deck. Literally just had a panic attack. I was looking for my gym bag. I was like, where the fuck are my keys? I was gonna go to the fucking front desk and like, has someone handed him any Audi keys at all? But I forgot Wix actually came to the car and picked up her gym bag, so God, I thought I left the keys in the actual car and the car automatically locked. Would have shat myself. You know that heart sinking sort of moment? Add that then. It was a really good session. The pulling movements have remained pretty strong throughout this deficit. It's not really suffered at all. The only thing that's really suffered is just the pressing movements, which leverages, you know, they're going to suffer a little bit as you do diet, but leg movements, pulling movements seem to be quite strong. So if I'm starting the off season soon with this strength or numbers, it's going to be a pretty successful off season, that's for sure. And I'm looking to really bring up my back. I do think my back and my chest, there's certain weaknesses in my physique. Thumbs up from the Georgie boy. I'm fucking starving as always. Did my 20 minutes of cardio. It's quite nice. It's quite nice to do that actually. It goes by quite quickly, but I'm chatting a load of fucking shit right now. You know them ones, you just don't know how to end it. All right guys, I'll see you when I get back. Got an Amazon parcel. So I know what it is. I thought I would show you guys. I decided to get a pair of Vans for leg day. Osgood-Schlatter's disease, which is, if you're a teenager that used to play a lot of sports, you've probably got this. I think it's where, is it where your bone grows quicker than your muscle? Babe. God, don't get in. Whoa. Oh my God.
Blow me out. Blow me out.
God. Well, I have to edit that. I didn't realise you were naked.
We were talking. Wait.
I didn't realise you were naked.
We were talking about OnlyFans as well.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. Mango, shush. Anyway, don't know where I left it now. So long story short, I got Osgood-Schlatter's disease and it's given me a bit of jit recently. It's basically this fucking lump here that grows out of your knee. There's my kneecap. What's this lump here, bruv? Obviously, I used to wear the squat shoes, and squat shoes are great for creating plenty of knee flexion, that sort of knee over toe. And I've been finding it's put a lot of pressure on my Osgood-Schlatter's disease. Some nice, flat shoes. These are gonna be great for me squatting tomorrow because, oh my, I didn't realise how big these fucking soles are. I'm gonna be 6 foot in these bad boys. I didn't realise they're that thick. In my opinion, over the years, squatting, flat shoes always the best. Converses or Vans always work best for squatting. Squat shoes were great, but my knees just can't handle it anymore. I know a lot of you guys follow my shit anyway. I'm showing you these Vapor Max 2023 editions. I got the 2022 version, but I decided to upgrade to the 2023 and they are comfortable. I like the little night tick they got on it. You can't beat a pair of Vans. I think they look sick. Nice little sole on it as well. Kimmy. Got them from Amazon. If I can remember, I'll link them down below and you can get some yourself. I think they only cost me like 54 quid. I think they're on sale. Not sure if they're the real ones or not, but they do feel real and they do look real. Fart knows. Either way, I'm going to wear them for tomorrow's leg day and we're going to see how we get on with them. Took some visuals yesterday, which I'll put on the screen as I'm talking. Quite happy with my body composition. I don't feel like I need to pull off any more than where I am right now because I'm starting to notice the risks versus the rewards of the diet. Risks aren't really there anymore, and what I mean by that, like my performance is starting to suffer. I'm not competing for a show, obviously, so right now I don't really need to be getting like super lean, and I don't need to be wasting away performance that I work so hard to build up, you know. And I'm starting to definitely notice that my enjoyment towards my training session, my mind, my nut isn't in there. And those are the sort of things that you sort of realize after a while. I've been dieting now for 7 weeks with Louis and it's been great, don't get me wrong. I've got to where I wanted to be. I've got fairly lean in these videos here. I'm quite happy in some shots actually. The only thing that I think I've retained in terms of actually taking steroids is my delts. My delts actually look really good, to be fair, in the most muscular, in the side chest, from the front as well. I've somehow been able to maintain those delts, which have been pretty good. The only reason I've built some nice delts is because I was fucking pinning them. Everything else seems to be very natural, if I'm honest with you. Now, in the next video on Wednesday, I'm going to break down what the next steps are for me, because I'm going to let my coach know that I'm done with this diet now. Don't want to diet any longer. I want to start reversing food up and get myself into what is probably going to be the most productive bulk I'm ever going to have. I'm going to really push my boundaries in this next bulk, which sort of excites me but makes me nervous at the same time, because the heaviest I've ever got in terms of kilos is like 84 kilos, 185 pounds, around that sort of area. I've never got any heavier than that, and right now about 165 in this body composition. Another 20-25 pounds, maybe up to 190. I have to push now in order for me to yield more muscle mass. I'll dive into this into the next video. I won't fucking bore you with it too much now, but yeah, I've got a new series coming out. I'm going to call it, I'll let you know what I'll call it in the next video, but be on the lookout for that on Wednesday. If you have watched today's video, comment down below. Bottle. Watermelon is my favourite one, by far. I once picked up on prep last year. It wasn't sugar free, so I started sipping. I was like, oh, this fucking tastes a bit different. I looked on it. 7 grams of carbs per 200 millilitres or whatever it was. I was fucking fuming. Lucky I didn't drink it all, because that would have been about 50 carb wasted. Anyway, what the fuck am I talking about? If you're looking forward to the new series, don't forget to like. Now 50,000 subscribers this year. Fingers crossed we'll get there. Watching, guys, and I shall see you in a bit.